Task 3A, setting up customers and suppliers account on zero. So on your course book, you have given a list of customers and supplier, and you need to add or create the supplier and customer accounts on zero. And these are the screenshots and step-by-step guide again. So let's do one by one. So 3A, setting up customers first. And this is the list of customer. We need to add name, contact name, telephone, and email address. There are some other instructions which we need to complete. And we are going to apply default setting as sales code 200 with D1, which is taxable 20% standard VAT, and the invoice payment terms should be 30 days. So let's do one by one. On to zero. Let's start from home page dashboard, and first step is go to contacts because we are creating new customers. So under contacts, select customers, and here again, there are two ways in order to add customers. If you have huge number of customers which you like to add and you don't want to add one by one on zero, you can import the list of customers from your existing software. And again, there is a template. So this is the template file. So you can download the template by file, complete the details which are already available with your existing software. You can copy and paste or download it from your previous software into Excel and put it here in this template, save it, and you can import it straight away onto zero, and you can just avoid the step going one by one. So again, I'm taking you from the first step. So contacts, customers, and here you can import the list of customers if you like, or if you don't want to do, you have few number of customers, you can go add contact. So let's do add contact, and contact name is given on your course book. So the name is Northern Bank, as the business is having commercial properties at different places. So this is one of their tenant. So copy and paste. Primary person is given here. So you can just copy and paste. And you can fill in the details if you like, but as per our instructions we need to put telephone number. So I will just say copy, and here paste, and the email address of the customer. So you can put the email address here, and make sure you apply the default setting to all of the customer as nominal code 200 and tax code D1. So if you go further down, there is information called financial details, and here it says sales setting. Let me show you, and it's tax exclusive. It's given here, tax exclusive, and default region, default account, sorry, we are going to select 200, which is sales. So whatever you enter, the invoices, all the information will go to the default account which you are already selecting here is 200, because it's a rent income. So it's 200, T1 is done, and last default setting we need to apply is due date 30 days after the invoice. So payment terms are 30 days. So that's done. If you can also apply default name of the property, but at the moment we are not applying that. We will be applying when we enter the invoice. And so let's go to the invoice due date, and it says 30 days after the invoice date. Make sure there are different options available, so make sure you apply this one. So invoice will due after 30 days of after the invoice date, and we have completed the task. So let's save it. So the Northern Bank has been saved. So the first customer name has been added. So let's do the next one, and let me take you to the step by step again. So the next customer is ADS recruitment. So I'm just copying from here, and let me take you from scratch again. So go to contacts, customers, add contact, paste, primary person, Fred Bryant. So I can type it here. Telephone number again. It's really handy if you have the contact information on zero, so you don't have to go on different data or filing section. You can straight away pick up the information from zero, and that is really helpful. So the phone number is here, email, copy, paste, and again we need to apply 200 nominal code, VAT exclusive, and T1 for VAT. So let's go to the financial setting further down, and sales setting, tax exclusive, default account is 200, and payment terms 30 days. After the invoice date, and that's done. Save. Now I would like you to go ahead and complete the rest of the customer accounts. uh, just create it on zero, and I'll show you how to do the same thing on the supplier. So let's go to the next one, and this is your supplier list. So in a similar way we will be adding the supplier accounts on zero. So the first supplier is mobile hook management. So there are again the steps are given. Let me show you. So the steps are given on the course book, and we need to apply the default setting as well. So these are the steps. Select add account, supplier, enter the details, and save. So let's do completing first supplier, mobile hook management. So I can just copy from here, go to zero. So let me take you straight from the dashboard. So on the dashboard again contacts, but this time we are selecting supplier rather than customer because we are entering the supplier details. So suppliers, add contact, company name, Mark Ramsey, telephone, and the contact email address. That's done. And we need to apply default setting. So those are the different accounts, quality motors and telecommunications. So there is no default setting for this. So we'll just save it. And that contact has been added to supplier account. Now, let me show you how to apply default setting for one of the accounts. So let's take quality motors. So let's create another supplier account, copy, again contacts, supplier, add contact, paste, person's name, email, and telephone number. And that's done. And let's apply the default setting. For quality motors, nominal code must be 449 and VAT code T1. So in a similar way, what we have done for customer account, we go to financial details, and this time this is not sales setting, this is a purchase setting because this is the supplier account, and we need to select the code 449. So the default account, if you go scroll down a little bit, there is 449 motor vehicle expenses. So when you enter the supplier invoice to quality motors account, 0 will automatically select the default nominal code motor vehicle expenses for you. So you don't have to do that exercise. So that is helpful. And let's select T1 as purchase VAT, which is 20% on expenses. And that's done. And you can save it. So that's how you apply default settings. So the quality motors and the first one, which is mobile hook management, both the accounts are done. And I would like you to go ahead and create the rest of the supplier accounts. And don't forget to apply default settings for telecommunication by selecting the nominal code 489 and VAT code 20% on expenses, which is T1. And then we can start uh, on the next task. Before I go, I would like to show you, if you remember in the previous task, we applied the tracking category and made tracking category as a favorite. And I explained to you, when you select as your favorite, it will come up on straight on the shortcut menu. So let's see whether it's after making the tracking category favorite, whether you can see that under accounting. And you can see here under accounting, it's been added as tracking category. So rather than going to settings here, from here, and then advanced setting and select that, if you select favorite from here, you don't have to go into settings and follow the next two steps. You can straight away see the favorite option in your shortcut menu bar. So you can see, yes, I just wanted to show you that option as well. Thank you.